Okay. It's the finale, y'all!
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Because I know we left you guys hanging, but surprise! We're back.
It's
The
Migas.
Ooh, that was good.
The finale.
I was like, I wish I remember which one was like.
How's it going?
How's it going?
It's going, girl.
We have been busy this spooky, booked and busy. Yeah, literally with
busy
actual books. She got her bookish thing going on. We have been, I feel like, doing all the things like spooky season, spooky vibes. I felt like this was a good like spooky season for me. What about for you?
You know I hate spooky season.
I know, but I know you also had your books that you wanted to read. You completed your challenge. Congratulations!
It was so good. It was really, really good. I you know, if y'all know and y'all know how I am, I was all like, I am an avid smut reader. Now I'm like, oh my God, give me all the thriller. Coffee has kicked in.
Not even. I only had one little ship. Look at this little spider donut thing. And I'm mad.
Is it from Duncan?
From DD. You know, we're not going to say the whole place. But yeah, and it's on a glass straw. And I've been looking to get you this mug, but did not find it. So stay tuned for next spooky season. You got to hunt for this stuff like in June or July, unfortunately.
It's okay.
So just a heads up for next season.
Any bookish things, tag me. I got to have it.
And just add to the cart.
Yeah, add to cart.
And I'll sell you.
Yes, exactly. I'll just double it. Double it for us. But yeah, so we did, it's funny because we did Salem. At the same time, but not together.
I know. And we saw each other, what, like one time?
No, twice. In the same day. Like at the line and then inside.
Oh, inside, at the same spot. Yeah. I count that as once.
Yeah, okay,
okay, fine. How was your experience? Because it was your first time in Salem.
Yeah.
Would you go back?
Maybe not next year, maybe one more year. And like if the kids get a little older and want to do it.
Oh, and go with them.
And go with them just to, because I did see a lot of parents and stuff.
Well, because you saw, because then that weekend that we happened to be there was the first weekend of the season, of their busy season. And I think it goes all the way now through the end of October, maybe first week. Well, this year, the fact that it's like November and everything, and like the last weekend. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Yes. November's tomorrow, guys. but yeah, like, I mean,
because it was Mayor's Night Out. So they had all of the things for the local kids.
Okay.
So that's why, because I was like, wait, I don't remember seeing this many kids last time. But I guess since it was the first weekend of the season, so I guess, no, if you want to go with younger kids, because they had like all the kids were in costumes. I think they had like the trick-or-treating on the main strip of Essex Street was like nice cobblestone brick road.
Yes.
So I believe that's why, because when we went last year, we went the second weekend.
So it was like
of
adults.
The season. Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, I saw like I guess people traveling with their kids, but not that like many local kids.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say, and this is just me. It could be a hot take, but it's just me. They do have like the Hocus Pocus tours and all of that stuff. You can do them yourself.
I was gonna say, yeah, because that's what me and my sister ended up doing the first time. And again, with Carolyn and I, we literally, the main thing that you got to do is book your stay.
Yeah,
book your stay. And with us, and the same thing with your life is like, we're busy. And sometimes, again, we do procrastinate. And sometimes those are the best plans. So literally for us, since it's such a long drive, and I'm the driver, I'm the designated driver, I'm like, Carolyn, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing this weekend? Even last year, we literally booked for the Salem Witch Museum on our ride, up there.
Nice.
We didn't like pre-book it. We're just kind of like, okay, like what are we in the mood for?
The one that we went to, the Salem, that's the one where you sit in like the red thingies, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this time we couldn't book in advance. You had to book the night prior at 10 p.m. when they released the tickets. So that's what we ended up doing. And I really liked listening to the story. I was like,
if you're a history buff, you love to know the facts. And it was really cool for me, like learning about just witches in general. And for me, how it related to religion and obviously how it was not a normal thing to see that they were being healed with natural herbs.
Yep.
So again, to the commoner, that looked crazy or didn't align with what the church was doing. So they're like, oh, they're witches.
Yeah.
They're crazy. They're witches.
And it's funny because the history of it, it's like you had two little girls that were so bored. And they took an old wives' tale from a lady that got here against her will.
Right.
And it became little chismosas. And then people died. I was just like, dude, what the heck?
Exactly. It's crazy. But
so nuts. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. Again, I'll probably like next time if I do go like and I don't take the kids, it'll be more of like kind of like I'm just call me Cora. I'm going with the Calcano
she's coming with the
like,
Calcano.
That's it. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna get all my outfits ready.
And you'll have a grand old time. And you'll see how we just wing it.
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna be like
wing
all
it.
the places you guys went to eat. I was like, ooh, that looks delicious. And because you know how I barely eat as it is, and it's like. When I was there, I was like, I think I only had like 2 meals. Everything else was like, oh, I'm just going to pick at this or whatever. But I had a lobster roll, which was delicious.
Yes. And that's one thing about the seafood.
Shanty.
Yes.
Really good.
Like just the seafood period up there. And did you guys get to go to Turner's?
No, because they had, they didn't have we couldn't wait because, and then they had no reservation. So it was fine, but.
Yeah, because I'm saying they're oysters. I mean, I know you're also like not that big on oysters. You have one or two, but they're seafood.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I feel like of the northern East Coast. It's just like no matter where you go and you're on the coast, you're going to get the most amazing, freshest seafood.
Yeah.
And did you get to have any like lobster chowder, clam chowder?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I mean,
so
that wasn't.
We got you on the next time, girl. We got you on. Like, here, taste some of this.
Yeah. Here. And what else? What else did we do? So like for me, it was Alina's birthday.
And how old did she turn?
6.
Aww.
No, 7.
6, 7. I had to. You know what Caleb said? He was like, next year for my 6th birthday, I want it to be a 6, 7 theme. I'm like, you know what? I may just go a bunch of 6s and 7s.
Yeah. So we did. Miss Alina wanted to have a pasta party.
Love her.
What is a pasta party? We went to Olive Garden. I brought my entire family. My in-laws are here. And then my cousins came and my sisters and my brother-in-law. And we had dinner at Olive Garden. And we actually had that room that's kind of like private in that specific Olive Garden. And she just had a blast. And then I went to Walmart and got her Gabby Dollhouse cupcake thingies. So cute. $24 for this thing.
Love it. And how many cupcakes?
24. So it was like $1 a cupcake. And it came with like the little thing for like the ears. And it came with like a Gabby Dollhouse, like a little mask. Like it was so cute. And it was delicious. And they let us like bring that in. We sang happy birthday to her. And she just was like, for me. And she was dressed as Gabby's Dollhouse.
Love it.
And then we went to the Gabby Dollhouse movie that weekend to watch it.
I still want to go see it.
It was so good. I mean, Sprinkle Party. Literally.
I still want to see it.
So
and I didn't know, again, about that whole live performance that they were having in Morristown.
Yeah. They have it. They travel, but I don't think it's her.
Well, I would assume the same thing like with Blippi. Like, it's not really, the actual, I mean, even though they've switched up these Blippies.
But Danny Go, because he sold it. So Blippi himself sold
it. But I'm saying, but I feel like on the actual stage is not the Blippi you see on TV.
But what's his name? Danny Go, it's him.
Okay.
Because
So maybe we should go see.
Yo, I love Danny.
Me too. I'll be working out.
Yeah, I'm so convinced that Danny Go was like a rocker back in the day. Like he had a garage band and all that. And I'm like, no.
And talking about that, we need. What did they say? The white boys to go back to their freaking garage and create freaking music like society. We need it.
And I'll tell you my experience because I did go to a show during the seasons too. So tell us about. About Calebcito.
About Caleb. So it was also Caleb's birthday, October babies. And yes, I was born in July and I loved summer, but there's nothing like the month of October. And I always say, and I've seen the quote like years ago, and I made it in my caption, I think several times on October posts, like, October is my favorite color. It's just the change of the season, the crispy air, even though obviously October can also play games with us and it could be extremely hot, cold in the morning, hot in the middle of the day, and then back to that coldness. But we started off, I guess, his birthday endeavor with an amazing photo shoot by One Eye Photography, aka Richard, who is also our amazing production team here at the Migas Podcast. You can see, all you're gonna see is his hands. If you want to see his face, go tap on his page on Instagram. He's also on YouTube, so check him out. Give it a thumbs
up, like, subscribe, all the things.
And that photo shoot, literally, it was on a whim because it was on a Sunday after this kid was at his Chinese school all day, and then pick him up, and it's just kind of like, hey, what's the first outfit you want to put on? And he's like, oh, the police officer. And I'm like, hey, sir, like, I don't know where the hat went to that costume. Is one of like the many like Melissa and Doug like playset ones. And he was like, oh, that's fine. That's fine. And I was just like, okay, I was gauging his attitude. And then I was like, all right, what's the next thing we want to get? And it was like the whole boss baby thing. He literally did phenomenal. I know Rich was saying, he was like, fun. I'm still laughing at this photo shoot, reviewing the edits. And I think I need to get back to you and get more pictures because I was just like, I didn't get enough. I need more from that photo shoot. And that was really fun. And then we went off to an adventure on the Disney Treasure, which is one of the latest cruise line ships of Disney. I didn't realize that they only have like maybe, I think like 6 or 7 actual ships. I could have sworn they had a lot more. But again, obviously, they're just dominate the freaking...
they're dominating the sea, literally.
But they dominate just the entire thing just with their other, parks and all this stuff worldwide. So it was... What's cool about taking a Disney cruise during October is that they do Halloween on the high seas. The only, I guess, like, negative thing I had to say or downside was that I was expecting more decor on the Halloween stuff. I'm like, here, the queen of Halloween, like, give me all the spooky vibes, give me all the pumpkins. I thought it was going to just be like a plethora, throw up of pumpkins everywhere. I was going to walk into my room. There was going to be a pumpkin on my pillow, a pumpkin in the bathtub. Like, that's, I guess, what I was expecting. But I was just like, Cindy, calm down. Because logistically, I'm like, this poor staff that already goes above and beyond. Like, you want them to throw up pumpkins everywhere.
Yes, for the price that you guys probably paid.
Well,
yes.
Absolutely. So, but the main thing with them is that they have like their each ship has their own unique tree. So they had like pumpkins hanging off of that tree. Oh, nice. Throughout the ship, you can like get like different treats with like, Halloween themed. And then they had their Halloween parties. So the characters dressed up in their costumes. But besides that, that was as spooky as it got. They also did their pirate night, which they do on every single ship, no matter what time of the year you take it. And that, even Kelvin, he was like, okay, yeah, take all my coins. Because that fireworks show, like Jack Sparrow's coming down.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, they did, that pirate party was amazing. Like, oh, Captain. Like, I was just like, and to witness a fire show or fireworks show like that in the middle of the ocean, epic.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, if I didn't remember anything else from that ship or that trip, I absolutely remember that. And Caleb absolutely had a blast. Their kids club, truly, they are, again, what you're paying for. A kids club, aka babysitter. This kid, half of the time, did not want to leave them. I remember the first night, I was like, all right, let him try it out. He was there for like 2 hours. I was like, okay, sir, it's like time to leave. And my favorite thing is his energy when he came out. It was just kind of like, if your kid is cranky, throw them in the kids club and then pull them back out. It's like a whole new kid. I don't know what they do with them in there, what Disney magic, but the kid came out all happy. And I was like, hey, like, they had some characters. The cool thing is, like, You can see as many characters as you want. They have them literally out all day. They have an app so you can like kind of see when they're going on and like what location. And at that time, it was like 10 o'clock at night and they had a couple characters out. I was like, hey, you want to go see this person and that person? And he was like, yeah. And he was all like happy. I was like, okay, let's just kind of like go with the flow. It's his show. We're just here being spectators. And it worked out nicely. And that night too, he got, at the kids club, they gave him a pillowcase that you can like color on. Cause I was like, when kids were in line, again, I'm new to this Disney World thing, party, whatever. And I'm seeing all these kids in line or even adults with like books and stuff for like the characters to sign. And I'm like, we got nothing. But I was like, oh, wait, we got this pillowcase. So I was like, okay, cool. They can actually sign this pillowcase. And that's how it worked out. And I just happened to have it with me every time he saw a character. Nice. And he got to see all the ones that he wanted to see. 0 to no wait times in line. So that, for me, was a breath of fresh air as opposed to committing to taking him to an actual like Disney park.
Yeah.
And setting myself up for that madness. Because I knew, like, cranky kid, long line. You can't even bring a stroller in this line. I'm like, I don't want to set myself up for that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I just checked because Alberto wants to do that possibly in December to go. And then I did check and it said you can bring a wagon stroller or a stroller if your kids have like a medical thing. And I was like, we autistic up in here.
But on the actual lines?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I know you could bring in whatever, but then
I'm just like, dude, you know what's so funny? I know they're not going to be in the like they're not going to care. They're just going to be like, I'll stand, whatever. But just I think walking just as a back, around
because like, you can easily go like 20,000 steps and like
I'm about to go in that wagon.
And push me, kid.
I know. I'll be like, come on.
I know they do a beautiful job for their Christmas time because that's what we want to.
Holidays on the seas because I'm about to. Yes, be like,
that's what Sasha did that last year. She did Christmas, and apparently they go hard for Christmas. So I thought they were gonna go hard for Halloween, but unfortunately they don't. Because also too, like at the actual parks during Halloween, they do like a decent job. But I had a friend that also went this year, and she was like, it was a little lackluster with the decor because again. Everyone knows that for Christmas they go in. So I was telling my mom after we got off of this trip, she said, "Oh my God, I would love to come back like with all the grandkids." And I was like, "Okay, like let's plan it." And the beauty of these Disney cruises is that you can literally they have itineraries out like a year and a half from now. So I think the one that I was checking because like that specific ship right now. So we're in October. They have itineraries out up to May 2027. Okay. So I was like, okay, because I'm looking now for something December 2027 because we would love to do a Christmas one because we saw the fireworks show. I was like, imagine if the fireworks show lands exactly like, let's say like on New Year's or do they do something like this for New Year's? I would have to do my research. Yeah. But I think, again, because it is catered for all ages. And it was also cool to see a lot of Disney adults because there was a lot of people on this ship with no kids. They were literally having the time of their lives. Yeah. And it was just so cool to see the creativity. And if you're a theater kid, if you love Broadway, you are going to have a blast because you can see all these shows. The Moana show, I was like, mark my words, they have to bring that show to Broadway. They have to because it was so well done, so beautiful. And then they had another big one, which was Beauty and the Beast. And the thing is like, it's a more modern ship. I'm not sure how it is on their other ones, but they had all the technology that like, yes, the actual like props, but then they did a lot of like virtual things as well. Like as I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to see like the library and Beauty and the Beast, how they did it. And they did it so cool. And like the whole theater like was the library on the walls, like with the projections and all this stuff. Beautifully done. And then when the Beast turned into the prince, like how they did that, again, just magical. Like if I had to wrap it up in one nice word, magical.
Well, I think you might see us on the ship. So I don't tell her we're going, and then I'm like,
because I said it. I was just like, let's say again, if we plan it out 2 years out, most of the time you either need to make anywhere between a 10 to 20% deposit, and then you roughly have, for instance, we booked it last August. But this one specifically, you need to put 20% down. Then we had up to, so we booked it August 2024. You had until June of 2025 to pay it off. Oh, that's awesome. So you make up like your payment plan, however you want to do it, or throw it on a credit card and get those points if you know how to manage that. Or if not, just make monthly payments. So that's what we ended up doing. And then we said, I was like, all right, once this is paid off in June, we weren't cruising until October. In June was when then we bought our tickets, our flights to head out. I mean, we could have probably bought them before, but I was just like, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, okay, we made it thus far. Now let's go ahead and purchase these tickets. But to wrap up Caleb's birthday celebration, then we weren't going to do anything, of course, because, very big expense. But this kid, because where he goes to his Kid Strong gym, there in that plaza, there's this really cool place called New Jersey Battle Zone. And what is that? It's like an indoor Nerf gun park. And he kept saying forever that he wants a Nerf gun party. And I'm like, sir, I've thought of like hosting it in my backyard. But I'm like, again,
weather.
I'm very mindful of what I am going to sign up for these days. And I'm like, oh, of course I can have it. And just have like, invite a bunch of boys and everybody's just running around my yard, like shooting each other. And then I was just like, no, because I was like, that age group, they're a bunch of sore losers. There's a lot of whining going on. I was like, I am not going to do that in my household. So then I was just kind of like left it to the wind. And then this place opens up and I'm like, ooh, wow, cool, maybe. But I was like, not this year because we're already going on a Disney cruise. But joke's on me because randomly, maybe I want to say like 2 months ago, he was like, hey, I want to have a Nerf gun party. I'm like, okay, cool. Like for like your 6th birthday? Oh, he said, I want to have a Nerf gun party for my birthday. And I said, cool, 6th birthday? He's like, no, for my 5th. And I'm like, hey, love. And I was like, all right, let me see. Let me run this by your dad. Communicate. He was like, yo, that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. Let's do it. And I'm like,
that's exactly what you sound like, Kelvin.
And I'm like, all right, I guess we're doing it. And like then I was like, wait, I have to figure out a date because we were already gone 2 weekends in October. So I was like, logistically, I was like, this is not making sense. And then he had like his karate belt promotion. I was like, when is this gonna happen? I was like, and I can't do it the weekend of freaking Halloween. So we ended up doing it this past Sunday. Worked out very lovely. And, it was nice. It was a nice mix of like his classmates, friends from forever, new friends. And it was really nice. But it was also so hard to limit these
guest list.
Calvin is always like, where do you find these kids? I'm like, sir, if you only knew. And then we had so many last minute cancellations because of sports schedules. Like my sister, one of my nieces couldn't even make it because they were in PA being champions. So go Juliana. And also shout out to Giselle kicking butt out in their softball fields. So, and then of course kids got sick, which is expected, especially this time of year. But man, there was still a lot of kids there. So I was like, imagine. But it was, again, if you have a boy or a girl that's into this stuff, I highly recommend this place. It's so well done. It's organized. They are in charge of, hey, blue team, orange team, you're out, this, that. It was very fair and square. There was minimal crying. I feel like the younger ones were crying because, again, just emotionally, they just weren't there. And they did have like guns for like, their level of motor skills, which was nice because even the lady in the front, she was like, I don't think this big one is going to be, this is what we usually give for the birthday boy.
Yeah.
And then Caleb was like, no, it's too heavy for me. Like he knew what he could handle. So other than that, I'm trying to see, I was like, I don't think we did anything else for his birthday.
Anything else?
I'm pretty sure it was very, very memorable. But you were saying that you also went to, I'm going back to the garage bands.
Yes. So one of my favorite bands growing up is this band called Acceptance. And they had their 20th anniversary tour and they came to Brooklyn. And it actually landed on my sister's birthday. So my youngest sister's birthday.
And how old did Miss Hannah turn?
26.
Aww.
So we actually went and we got to meet the band. I was screaming my little heart out. Like, honestly, I was living my best life. And then, of course, my sister, when she meets the band, and my cousin Samah, and she's like, when Nora was going through a breakup, she was crying, driving in her Ford Focus, blasting your music. And I was like, guys.
Leave it to our sisters.
And I was like, I want it to be. But it was so great. Like, they aged so perfectly. Like, and it sounded just like how they sounded when I was younger. So it was so good. It was worth every penny, which wasn't even that much, but it was a great time. So it was my sisters, my cousin, and my sister's boyfriend who came. Her boyfriend. He came with us. And like my sisters were like, "Oh my God, Nora, chill." And I was like, "I'm not gonna chill."
No, good for you. I'm glad.
I was out here. Me and my cousin were literally like losing our minds.
I love it.
And it's like, I was like, I can't let my hair sweat. And I was just like,
you're like, I still need this for a couple days.
I was like this, and I was like, and my cousin was like, yeah, I sweat my whole hair out. And I was like, no. But it was really, really great. I had a really, really good time. Like,
I'm glad.
Literally cried.
Aw.
Yeah, these two older guys behind us were like, oh yeah, we left our wife and kids at home because we're so excited for this. And he's like, oh, do you know the band? And I was like, do I know the band? And then
you guys in the wrong one.
I start and he's like, oh God, she's more of a fan than us. And I was like, yep.
Love it. Love it. Speaking of bands, do you know the Misfits?
Do I know the Misfits? Yes, I know the Misfits.
So one of them is the owner of Catfight Coffee Shop in Boonton, the coffee shop that I've been to like already twice. Apparently, it's like this all year long. I thought it was just like a spooky
season.
Yeah, no,
because the band has a very spooky.
Yeah.
So there was I think he's a singer, something Danzig, I forget. He made his own band, and the guitar player for that band is actually the father of one of my coworkers.
I was like, love Jersey.
And she goes out to all his shows and everything like that. Yeah.
What band is he in?
I forget the name that she told me.
Because I feel like, again, recently, apparently, I guess this month, a lot of different band.
Hold on.
Band people have been coming to the coffee shop.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I want to say that was one of the names that he had mentioned.
Danzig? Yeah, because he was.
Because he's local, right?
Yeah. So her father, because look. Oh, yeah. No, it's Danzig. That's still the name of the band. So she was with, because her dad's name, he's a drummer for Salmon and, I don't know how to say that name, and Morning Noise. Bass player for Danzig, singer-songwriter for Black 29, and creator of Wars and Orgies. Oh, that's nice. Good for you. But his name is Steve Zing Greco.
Okay. So I don't know who it was from Danzig, but I think I want to say that was like the name.
That's the.
Okay, it may have been him. I'll show you the post from Catfight.
And then his wife actually works with us too.
Look at that.
I'm like, it's so funny. It's so cute.
I love it.
But I told her, I was like, I need a Misfit shirt and I need him to sign it, and I need a Danzig shirt and I need him to sign it.
Well, now you know. You can literally come get yourself a Misfit.
I want a Misfit shirt,
and then come. Literally too, and his wife, she was the one that was doing like the thing. She was like, okay, bubble show. The sweetest people. And mind, it was only my second time there, and the barista from the first time, that was where me and my sister really like moved in that day. She was like, hey, hi. Like, and I was just like, oh, I feel like
you're very memorable, Cindy. Like,
oh, thank you.
Like every time I send you the Alexis Rose thing, I'm like, that's me.
No, that's literally you to the T. I was literally cracking up every time you sent me that, because it's always on point. I was like, I literally just pictured you doing the same exact thing.
I send that, and then I send the David Rose when he's like I was like, because that's me, literally all the time.
I love that show. I literally need to sit there. That's probably like my comfort show.
Yeah, it is a comfort show. Well, it's great because it's like a family thing. Like,
and I watched it for the first time during the pandemic, and I think after like pretty much like my postpartum, like that was literally my comedy during my postpartum, and it was perfect. It was perfect.
Mine was SWAT.
You just added more drama to it.
It's so crazy because literally you'll see like in anything is my iPad was up, and then I'm literally watching like SWAT, and I'm pumping. I'm trying to feed Zoe, and then anytime she hears the song, she's like, she just knows.
Love it.
All right, what else did we do, guys? We did a lot.
What bookish events? Because I know we talked about the reading party.
Yes. So I went to Spellbound in the Valley in Poughkeepsie. Hold on. To your pants, ladies and gentlemen, because we are having a revelation here. I really thought I was going to enjoy Spellbound. I really did. Because the time when I purchased the tickets, dark mafia romance. I still love that stuff. Do not get me wrong. Especially like mafia romance with like a plot. Like, why are you the way that you are? Like, what happened in your family? Like, I need to know. Not, oh, I loved her, and now I'm going to make her marry me. Marriage of convenience. You're like, what? This is the only solution, sir? Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. So I got to meet some authors. My book club that we did for Reading Ladies After Dark, we read a book called Little Stranger. It is a taboo romance. Even my stomach was like, girl, that was crazy. But we got to meet the author of that. I got to meet the author of Skin of a Sinner. And when you see her and then you read her book, you're like, how? How did this rate this? Like, but yeah, so was not a fan. Wasn't a fan. Really thought it was a little much for me. The art, the books, like even, I'm like, how are you writing this and expect it to be on a shelf at Target? Because that's never going to happen.
When kids.
That's just not going to happen.
Or just anybody.
But, the more seasoned authors know and have their, how to present it, all that stuff. I got some limited edition stuff. I did get some, and like the authors that were like, okay, so my book is about this and this, and it's like corrupt cop. And I was like, yes, sign me up. I was like, oh, and she's like, it's a novella and this and that. I loved getting to know those authors. Some were just like, so if you like, and I was like, no, I'm good. Next. I don't like it. No, thank you.
Next.
I was like, beast stuff. No, not for me. Sorry. But we are going to BookCon.
Yes, I'm excited for that. That's what because I'm like, I feel like we've done a lot of bookish stuff between last episode and this one. Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, I'm excited for that.
It's
also to celebrate her birthday, part of your birthday celebration.
My 40th,
the big 4-0, baby.
So if y'all want to send me some little gift cards.
And you know what Caleb said? He was like, the next time I'll have a 4 in my number is when I'm 40. And I was just like, okay. Because then I was just like, wait, but like, what about like 14 or something? But I was like, oh, I get it. That begins with a 4.
Clock it, Caleb, clock it. But yeah, so once they release the authors for BookCon, and shout out to Liz because she went to Comic-Con.
Oh my gosh, yes!
And they had bookish goodies because BookCon had a station there, and she sent us a picture, and my response was everything. One of everything, and she's like, what? I was like, one. I did not stutter. One of everything. I was like, I need it all. Give it all.
So you got both bags?
Yes.
Which one do you like better?
The big green one. The other one's kind of like a backpack.
Okay, that's what I was just like. Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even care. I was just like,
I was really hoping, of course, from a little embroidery on that bag, but I was like, all right, fine.
But guys, stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all. That's.
You know what we should do? We should sit there and like crochet.
In our little
like the BookCon logo
around it.
No, the whole thing.
Ooh,
that's a project, but
that's a project. I'm gonna live here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna live here.
We'll just be in our rocking chairs.
I'll be like,
Anna, let us know. Like, I was just like,
Anita.
she has the techniques, and we can actually do that all together. Even though I know she's going on a different day, but in preparation, we will be prepared.
She has the tickets for both days.
Oh, okay.
So she's gonna go Saturday with her sister, if I'm not mistaken, and then Sunday with us.
Aww,
so I'm like, Anna Banana. But yeah, so we have that, and then I'm actually hosting something in Pickett. Well, it's in Wappingers, which is right there at Page and Pedal. So it's a cutie little bookstore. Cindy and I went a few weeks back, and we're gonna do a books, bites, and banter.
Love it.
We're just gonna go over, and then the book of the month for that one is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year.
The most wonderful crime.
But I'm
imagine that we could like really sing.
First of all, if I could sing,
I'll be singing all day.
I'll be like, let's go to school.
It's breakfast time. Kids will be like, shut up already.
Yeah. Be like, Mom, you're embarrassing. I'll be like, oh, I don't care if I'm embarrassing you.
Exactly. It's pickup time. I'm here. How was your day? And I was like, and you better sing your reply back.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Do it again. Tonight.
So bad. Can I put a microphone in front of us? We in the studio.
No. Anyways, but yes,
anyhow.
so we have that. And then more books. I feel like this is just a book podcast at this point. My book club, the Reading Ladies After Dark, took a shift. So we are no longer a dark romance smut only. We are a thriller mystery.
Excited for
pumped.
that.
I already picked out the books.
I love it. Love it. I am excited.
Yeah, and then
for the meat and potatoes, as you say.
The meat and potatoes of the plot.
And the gravy.
Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much that stuff. And I feel like we can get into the episode.
I know, right? Well, I mean, events coming up for the Migas. Obviously, we have our Friendsgiving brunch. I mean, by the time this episode comes out, it would have already happened, but we will give you guys a reel with the recap. And when we are on our story takeovers, we'll share both of our point of views on that event. Very excited for the women that will be joining us and the discussions that will unfold. What else I feel like is going on? I know there's more bookish stuff. You're going to the Megan Quinn thing in December.
I'm doing that. And then I'm doing an Alice Feeney thing in January. And then...
you have to send me the link.
Yes.
Send me the link before.
So doing that. And then, I'm helping Anna with her pop-up. She has like a crochet for her book sleeves. So in December, she's doing an event in New York. And I was like, I can help you. She's like, I have another, and I'm going to do it by myself. And I was like, I'll help you. I was like, I'll sell those crochets. I
love it.
And there's going to be some authors there. So I'm very excited.
What date is that?
That's December 13th, I think she said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did see that. I have to confirm like Caleb's Christmas stuff because again, Christmas, he got his Christmas show going on.
Yeah, December 13th, which is a Saturday.
Gingerbread making activities. We have photos with Santa. And one of the things that I want to attend that I had sent you, I think it was yesterday, Vanessa from the So Necessary, I think that's her thing, So Creative.
Vanessa Contreras.
Yeah, she's having a really cool event on November 22nd if you're local. If you want to elevate your content, I think the tickets are like $35. It includes like light bites. And I love how she edits like her content. If you follow her, you already know who I'm talking about. If you don't, please go check her out. Her stuff is really, I don't know, she's just very like transparent.
Yeah.
I feel like she definitely matches like the women that we are trying to grow with here at the Migas.
Yeah,
she's doing such a wonderful job.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think what else? What else? Well, as our takeovers, and maybe we'll do the Vlogmas.
Yes, we may be doing the Vlogmas. We'll be a little more active on there. I feel like last year when we did that, it was
2 years ago.
Yeah. That's right. It was really fun. So
yeah, I'm excited.
You'll just get a little more of us.
I'm excited for the holiday season because
me too.
It is time. No Mariah Carey.
I'm like, my tree is gonna go up soon. Like,
I know. I would love to put it up like this weekend, but then I'm like, oh wait. Because we also do the traditional, we literally put it up on Black Friday, like the day after Thanksgiving, like as a family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
well,
but
maybe
I'm
you
like,
could just designate one tree to that.
I know. Maybe I'll like decorate all the stuff in here and then leave that one for last. I think that's what I ended up doing last year. Yeah. So maybe, because I'm like ready.
Yeah.
Ready to get out of my...
Today she's going to take off her thing. She's like, Santa!
I should probably do a reel that way. Get all this stuff on my way. And then it's just like, Karima. And then it's just like, baby Jesus.
Yes, seriously. It's about the Lord.
But let's get into the quick topic that we have for you guys. Because as you guys know, this was our growth season. And we're not just talking about it. We're actually taking the action. And I know a lot of you guys have said that you guys see it in us. So we appreciate that feedback. Keep giving us that feedback. I know you guys are texting it and DMing it, but you can also put it down in the comments, all right?
Please.
And when we post a reel, comment on it. Whatever you want to say, we are not taking anything personal because we are growing, okay? We're here for the constructive criticism. Give it to us. We are accepting all types of comments, okay? All the good ones, of course, but if you want to share your 2 cents,
that's fine.
We accept it.
But, you know,
make sure you like it and you share.
Only bills over 20, so sorry.
So what are we talking about, girl?
We are talking about access. Access to, right now, we're just in this world and we're in a space that people feel that they have the right to your life because you share it. And a lot of times, you know, depending on how you use social media, you can use social media to inspire. You can use social media. Like, it's all about your intention. But at the end of the day, keep in mind that you can have privacy. You control what you want to share.
Right.
You control what you want to consume. It's an algorithm for a reason. So if you're consuming trash, it's going to keep giving you trash. And you can also control who has access to you. Keep in mind, like, yeah, they may follow you, but you could easily mute, unfollow, delete, block, do all the things to protect your peace, because someone else's opinion has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their insecurity or the fact that they feel some type of way and don't have the courage or don't have the freaking balls to go and say it to your face how you make them feel or what your action did. But that's also very cowardly, because it's like, why is my action, the way I'm living my life, something that is bothering you?
Right.
Go touch grass.
And like I always say, the sun...
Crack open your Bible.
The sun shines for us all. If you feel like you need to dim your lights in any room, conversation, or that you feel like you can't be yourself, then that is literally signs from above, your intuition letting you know that is not the space for you. And there are so many other beautiful rooms, so many other circles of people that will take you for who you are and help you grow and truly step into the person that you're 100% supposed to be.
Yeah.
And especially, again, if you're feeling uneasy, if you're feeling, again, that you don't feel safe to communicate anything or whatever, or stuff, and stuff changes. Like, and especially when you are growing as we're doing, you're going to start seeing like, oh, I used to do X, Y, Z, but that doesn't appetite me anymore. And the people that truly love you and genuinely care are going to understand and hold your hand through it. Now, if they're gonna sit there and take your growth personal, then like Nora just said, that is a them problem. That is a you problem. That has nothing to do with me, because I am over here. And if I'll wait for you to come over here, but maybe by the time you come over here, I may already be over there.
Yeah.
So
I'm even the next day.
yeah. And I'll still hold space as long as me personally, I see you taking the steps. Because again, we can all sit here and talk all day about what am I doing, what action are you taking? Because that's how I'm seeing it. I'm like, if you want to remain in my circle or you want to continue to grow with me, I'm like, we got to grow together. I can't be the only one doing the growth.
Yeah.
Because again, that can also be very draining to the growth that I'm trying to do. And I am going to then take that personal, because I'm like, bro, you already know. I'm literally telling you what I'm doing. I'm not even telling you. I'm showing you how I'm moving in my life. Don't come and disrupt that, because I will check it. I will check it by either addressing it if I feel like if you deserve my attention. And if you don't, then I'm literally just, what is it when your heartbeat stops?
Oh,
flat line. You will hear not a peep from me, because I know what I bring to the table. I know who I am. I am very, very extremely secure in myself. And again, I can only say this because it took me a long time to get here. And I'm not going to let nobody stop that. Nobody change that. Because I'm like, okay, God, I'm walking in what you told me to walk in. And I'm going to continue doing that. And the only person I really, truly consult that with is God. I'm like, God, lead me, guide me. How should I move in this situation? And if I move how I'm not supposed to move, check me. Because I am here. I can take the accountability. That's another thing too. If I can't hold you accountable, then please move out of my way. Don't waste my time.
Amen.
And that's how I've been able to work on who I give access to. And there's different levels also of that access. Same thing as, there's different levels to credit card. I'm like, do you have that black card level to my life? Because I'm like, God has that black card level to my life 100%.
Yeah.
Or do you just have, what is it, the basic American Express?
Don't be coming over here with your credit one. Denied.
Right, I was like, and that ain't Capital One. Don't get confused.
They try to look like it.
I know.
Sorry. Their erroneous annual fees.
And that's how you define access. Because again, and it's not that you completely cut people off of your life. Sometimes you do need to do that cold turkey. And sometimes that deserves a conversation. Sometimes it doesn't, especially if you know that it's falling on deaf ears. And that you're talking to someone that doesn't even have the mental capacity or mature capacity to handle the conversation, then you have to be mindful with that. Because again, I'm saying this because I've experienced it several times, trying to explain myself, explain my feelings, when at the end of the day, the person is not even listening. And then that made me feel some type of way. And then taking it so personal. Oh, that person doesn't understand this, that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait, hold up. What am I doing? I had to sit there, pivot, readjust. And I'm just like, nope, now I shifted. And that's how I'm able to now have that discernment to say, yes, no, not even maybe, because before it was a lot of maybe. It was too many maybes for me. And I was just like, yes, or no. There, for me, I've been learning, I was like, I cannot leave room for that gray area. I cannot, because then that's when stuff starts feeling off or wonky, and then it starts filtering into other things in my life, how I'm treating my husband, how I'm treating my kid, how I'm treating my mom. And I'm like, wait, hold on. None of you had nothing to do with what I'm going through. Let me readdress that. Let me take that step back. And y'all know me, I could talk all day, and I've been learning that as well. When to just shut my mouth. And that's how I've been, again, learning, okay, yeah, you have this type of access. Of course. You that. And that's another thing too. I know I am here to help others, but I can't help everyone.
Yeah.
I cannot help everyone. I'm like, once I see, I'm like, okay, I can give you the advice. If I see that you take the action, cool. Then you earn more advice from me. Whereas before I would just give the advice, literally
falling
freely.
On deaf ears. Yeah, and it's falling on deaf
and then
ears.
I'm just like, oh my God, and then getting frustrated, because the thing is too with me, I was like, that's always been I feel like my gift. I can see the potential in others. But like you said, you can't take the
horse to the water.
You can take the horse to the water, and I've been taking mad horses to the water, and they ain't drinking it, and then I'm getting upset.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like having someone like you're what is it, that you're drinking the poison, but then you want the other, or the other person's drinking, and you're like, hello, no.
Yes.
It's just it's crazy. I feel like also time and just the length of time that you've known someone, I feel like they feel that can be like a
given.
Yeah, but I've known you for
an entitlement.
Entitlement.
Yes.
No. You knew that version of me.
That part.
You knew that version of me, but that version, she ain't here no more. Sorry.
For real.
She's gone. And it's like a next chapter, a new genre. We in a new genre right now. Sorry. And you're allowed to change.
Yeah, exactly. And it's okay to do that. And you owe no one an explanation that is not going to understand that. And again, especially going back to social media, you can sit there and say XYZ, why you're doing this and that. At the end of the day, nobody really cares.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares. With me, when I sit there and over-explain something on social media, I was just like, it's because I know that the people that are following me is going to get to one person. Because that's another thing too, I've been able to curate correctly, having the right type, especially women that are following me, that understand that you have to take action. You have to take action. We cannot just sit here and doom scroll, and thinking that that's going to solve our problems, because it is not. And you have to just get up and do it, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's just, it sucks. It sucks. But once you have that integrity for yourself, you're going to be like, wow, I was stressing over this. Why?
Yeah.
Because again, that's the thing. You have to be honest with yourself, and that's how you'll be able to differentiate the type of access that people have to your life.
Yep. So we're going to wrap it up by saying, if you feel some type of way, limit the access or straight up access denied.
Yeah, absolutely.
Access denied. Go in, clean. Like I know we talk about social media, but that's just because that's the platform that is being used now.
Right.
People want to say, "Oh, I know what you're doing," or like when you try to tell someone your good news, but you already shared it on social media, and then they're like, "I know, I saw it." You know what I mean? Like that kind of like maybe. Okay, those monumental things, yes, talk about them, whatever. But if it feels right to you to share it, share it. But also remember the audience that you're sharing it with, because not everybody wants to see you win. And that's because they need to do the work with themselves.
Right.
That has nothing to do with you.
For real, because that projection is
real.
Truly,
like, my God,
it
so
will
toxic.
literally expose a lot of people's truths. And that's one thing. And I'm going to share this one quote is that, and going to faith, we serve a God of truth. Truth. Because when people are like, oh, I want to be more like Jesus, but Jesus kept it real. Jesus was a G. Like, yes, of course, he loved and cared for others, but he was out here also flipping tables on the enemy and exposing people's sins. And that's what it is. Like, he will expose all of the agenda of the enemy. So once you start like taking the veil off, really unmasking yourself, because that's what we got to do. Forget unmasking the other person. Unmask yourself. Truly look in the mirror and have integrity and that honesty with yourself. Once you have that, you're going to feel so much more secure in who you are, and you're going to have so much clarity in the direction that you're supposed to take your life. Because again, because of social media, that stuff has been clouding our judgment. We're over here like listening to people's emotions, especially on political topics.
Sitting there screaming like nonsense.
I'm sorry. Are you really like, we've lost the plot? Are you really going to talk to somebody like that face to face? And that's what I'm most excited with our brunch. We're gonna that human connection, because again, you're watching us through a screen. I know some of you are having the conversation with us. Sorry, we can't hear you, but come invite us for coffee. Let's go. Let's have that face-to-face connection. We need to bring that back, and especially us millennials, like we know
we crave
the importance of that.
Yeah,
let's not lose that. Let's continue. Having those in-person meetups. We need that. I'm so excited again for all the book club events, because again, most of these book clubs, they're all virtual.
Yeah.
And anybody can sit here and this and that and disagree about, but are we really gonna talk like that? Are you really gonna talk to each other like that in person? Like, come on, check yourself. Let's be real.
A little going back, because we've always talked about this, the fact that we love the in-person, we love the face-to-face, we love
like this. Yeah, this, because we've even tried it, like the virtual, like, it doesn't
we didn't
hit,
like it. No, it does not hit the same. And I was sitting there when I was trying to do because a lot more things will be coming from the book club. And even if it's like, I know we have some people in different areas or whatever. However, I sat there and I was like, oh, but if I don't have like 5+ people, it doesn't make any sense. If 2 people,
right,
we go out, get coffee, we talk about, do you understand the substance of that conversation? It literally gives me so much, because you're just like, when it's way too many, my opinion. It's
too many pick-me's.
Way too many. When it's 2 to 3 people sitting there, like, did you get, yeah, that's how, or no, actually, I thought of this. You can have a conversation. What I'm trying to say, it is the quality, not the quantity. Because when you go to a restaurant and they can literally put down some burgers and fries for you, but if it is a Michelin star chef doing that for you, the presentation, they're not pumping out like McDonald's, a billion burgers, whatever. No, they make X amount because it's the freshest ingredients. Yes. It's the most like handmade, all those.
Now I want a burger.
But I'm saying like those little things, the time, the best things like sourdough bread, it takes 2 weeks to get that starter.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because it's the best bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, give yourself that time. Give yourself that grace, and give yourself give yourself permission that you can
have the audacity.
Yeah.
The authority to give yourself that permission.
That you're living your dream life however
It looks.
It looks to you. It does not have to be carbon copy. Not every single one of us wants to be a Kardashian. Not every single one of us wants to. Some of us just literally, I want a little farm with little chickens.
Yeah, and that's
I just want to read books all day and be chill. I just want to be happy. I want to see my children thrive, be happy, see me get so. When my kids see me, and I always beat myself up about being a mom, how I'm a mom. I know I fly off the handle. But I will tell you, I am their safe space. And when I walk in and my husband smiles when he sees me, when my in-laws are staying with me, Norita, I'm like, damn, I'm a good person.
Absolutely.
And that took me forever to sit there and say, I'm a good person. Because I was walking around like I'm a piece of cocky toilet, as my daughter says, and we're not doing that no more. No, I like who I'm becoming. And guess what? If you don't like me, that's fine. I like me more.
Right. Amen. Amen
but,
to that. I love that.
Before we wrap up, I wanted to do a little, it's a little curveball here. What is your word or phrase for this season and like the rest of this year? Or whatever you want.
Since the Building Her Dreams retreat, which is now 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So officially, I think it was November, right? That word, and I'm getting chills, peaceful.
Yes.
I remember when she gave me that, and I'm just like,
But you've been walking in that since then.
And it's that because I was like, I think that's gonna be like my word for the rest of my life because it's something, and especially like if you know that I'm just like, like very aggressive. I'm, very like, my light is shining. Like, here you go. This is my light. Like, put on some glasses, whatever. But I'm just
that was a flashlight, everybody. That was a flashlight.
But I'm like, I could be that way, but I can also like soften it up. And it's not just to be more likable or more presentable to the world. It's just so I could put my head on my pillow at night and truly rest and have that peace of mind that no matter what is going on, everything is going to be okay because it always is. Like, so peaceful for me, 100%, 100%. What about you?
Mine is I surrender.
Love that.
So I have literally stopped fighting against my emotions, feelings, my intuition, and God, and I fully surrender to whatever the plan is. I will walk in what I feel is my purpose. I will walk in what I feel is right and no longer allow myself to be uncomfortable unless that I'm challenging myself to get out of my comfort zone. If that makes sense. Like,
absolutely.
If I'm like, this is not for me. This is not the space for me. My intuition's already telling me my gut is not going to lie to me. I'm good.
It's your second brain.
I don't need to be here. I'm not going to get FOMO. I get JOMO, the joy of missing out. I'm good. Like, I don't need this.
I love
it. I'm all right. And yeah, but please, guys, in the comments, write your word.
Yes.
And why. Your word and why. And just, we want to know.
Right. And if you don't feel comfortable explaining the why, have the word and then DM us your why.
Put the word and then you write the why.
That too,
and put it on on a Post-it or something so you could see it to remind yourself.
Write it with lipstick on your mirror.
Oh.
Let's keep it.
I'm a bad bee. No.
And remember too, we're stepping into the season of gratitude. We should be grateful every single day, but I know it's like heavily pushed on us and marketed to us and commercialized, but be grateful for every single thing, every single day, even your troubles, because in those troubles that you're having,
you learned lessons.
You learning something, baby. I 100% sure you are learning something from that. And if it's the same trouble over and over, it means you have not learned what you're supposed to learn, sis. Oh, brother. So.
Brother. Sir.
Sir, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for another epic season. We will catch you again next season. And let us know what you want to hear from us.
Yes.
If you want to be a guest, just on our link in our Instagram, we have our link tree, and just fill out the form there and we'll...
I know. And I know we haven't responded to a lot of you guys on being guests, but
we have some stuff cooking. That's why.
We are figuring out the logistics on that. And next season, putting this here, so we're holding ourselves accountable. We will have some guests for you guys.
And it'll be great. It'll be magical.
Magical meat and potatoes, all the gravy. And your Thanksgiving turkey.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
Bye, guys.
We love you guys. Bye.